Yes, we indeed. Let's have some fun. Welcome, Beth. Welcome, everybody, as well to Hyper Game Dev. My name is Liz. I really love learning how to develop games and sharing that with y'all and hearing about what your process is like as well. Today, we continue our weekly one game in 1 hour game jam. We do these every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern, so if you miss this one, you can always hop in next time. Now, this game jam is non competitive, and it is intended to be a way to get the game dev gears in our brains turning. If you haven't submitted to Itch before, I recommend doing a test submission right now. I won't hold it against you, all right? If you submit something weird, just check it out to see what the process is like. If you're using Dreams, send it to me there. And finally, there's always the Discord where you can post a URL or friend request me and send the file. Now, here are the rules. Number 1, just try to make your entry a game. And what a game is, that's totally up to you. We want to stay on number 1 here. Let me get out of the way a little bit as well. What a game is totally up to you. Kit bash it or make every asset on the spot. Both are awesome. It's all love here. There will be no shame, however it turns out. Number 2, now we're ready for 2. Your game should somehow fit the topic, however you want to interpret it. Chat is always welcome to suggest a topic. Feel free to do that now if you'd like, or I can always come up with something on the spot. And yeah, just try to reference or represent the topic in your game in some way. Number 3, you should make the most important parts of your game within a 1 hour time frame. This is not super strict. It's okay to go overtime. It's okay to polish it or fix a bug. The time pressure is there for you. It's intended to help facilitate this brain exercise, the time pressure. So if your entry is late or unfinished, you can always send it to me anyway. It's all love here, but it's also fine with me if you send it later. Late entries will always be checked out at the top of next week's show. And that's about it. Yeah. Remember to have fun and be easy with yourself if it doesn't go as planned. And I'll try to be easy on myself too. We don't have any late entries to check out this time around. So basically we just, whoa, get a music bump up there. Basically, we just need a topic. Loud music, I don't think that's really a topic. Happy Friday, Freaker. Welcome, Freaker, who made that amazing intro music for us. Thank you for allowing us to use that. I do appreciate it. Jim Bink would like to suggest retro as a topic, and it's totally not because you love working in a Game Boy art style. Okay, so let's see if we can work with that. So I like retro. What more can we do with that? Retro, By the way, we still have 9 minutes before the itch sort of 1 hour begins. Technically, you could start, but you don't have a topic, so but we do leave this time for coming up with a topic. Retro. Does anybody have any ideas what we can add to that? I like retro, but then I want something, with some action, in it, so we can really feel that, like, we're going to like do something. Something's happening. Retroactive. I mean, that's kind of an active word. Let's see, who else? We said someone said for Happy Friday. We had we. I like that. Like we, like having fun. Like we're having fun. We're spinning around. Retro. Uh, Retro shooter. Ooh, I like that. Retro shooter. Let's do it. Nice. High five. Yep, that kind of wee. Well, I hope retro shooter also makes you say wee, because I like it. That's our topic. Let me make sure I update that over here on Itch. pin it in the chat and all that good stuff so everybody knows, and then we'll get started. You can get started right now. Hey, on Itch, you guys got 8 extra minutes. That's what happens when you help me come up with a topic, is you get more time. Topic, retro shooter. Thank you, Jim, Bink, and Freaker for helping us figure that one out. All right, topic, retro shooter. Let's pin it. I'm going to use Dreams today. That's what I'm using. I thought about doing something a little more experimental, but you know what, today I think it's just gonna be Dreams. Something I noticed that happens when I use Dreams is I tend to get over ambitious with it, because Dreams is something I'm very familiar with, and it has like very intuitive game dev tools, which makes it great for a game jam. But A, you can't submit the entries anywhere, and B, I don't know, I get really like comfortable, and I'm like, okay, we could do a whole Angry Birds clone in 1 hour. No, we can't. No, we can't. All right, let me type this in. Retro shooter. Okay, we had 5 folks joining the jam on Itch. 5 of y'all joined the jam on Itch. That's amazing. That's the most we've ever had before the game jam started. So I love Itch. I love Itch. Y'all are amazing over there. All right, so you got the topic updated on the page. Let's just make sure we do. Yep, topic retro shooter. We're good to go. I'm going to put 60 minutes on the clock for myself. You can keep track using the Itch. This is right from the web page right here. Just literally grab this from the web page, so you can go over there to make sure you're staying in schedule and stuff. Yeah, let's get into it. Beth says, woohoo, I will gladly accept 8 extra minutes. Yeah, right? For how to convert a video game genre to a tabletop game. Right, you know, that's one I really want to do one of these days. I really, really want to do a tabletop one for one of these game jams. I gotta remember to do that. I love that you do those. You'll figure it out. You love video games though so much, and you love the idea of making tabletop versions. Yeah, right. I mean, you could like have like little somethings that move around. I don't know. I want to see what you come up with. All right, let me see what I can come up with here. Goddess help me. All right, Dreams retro shooter. Okay. Well, since the itch timer is still going, I'm gonna give myself 5 minutes to plan, and then I have to start my clock at 1 hour. Retro shooter. So I do like to plan these out a little bit, as you know, probably. Mechanics, scope. That seems to be my biggest weakness lately, is scope. Well, I mean, we could take it really literally. We could just do like Space Invaders, you know, boop, 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 boop. That would be nice, because that would be pretty straightforward. Retro shoot, but then there's also like Contra, you know, like a side scroller shooter. There's different kinds of shooters out there, you know. And then maybe like a Duck Hunt style game. That could be kind of fun. It could be kind of fun. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Well said. Well said. Good to see you, Halloween King. Welcome on in. I kind of like a Duck Hunt game. Like, that sounds really fun, especially since we're making something in a game tool set that uses motion controls. It's kind of perfect. Sinistar, which is a resource collecting shooter. Why don't I recognize that game? I mean, I'm thinking too about like like the helicopter games. You'd be at the top. Wait, why don't I know Sinistar? With a gyro aim, right? I feel like, okay, maybe I should do the Duck Hunt thing. Maybe I should do the Duck Hunt thing. Yo, Sinistar looks awesome. Look at this arcade cabinet. It's epic. Cool. All right, so let's see. I'm thinking I kind of like the Duck Hunt idea. I think I'm gonna go with that. So we're just gonna say it. We're just gonna say it. Duck Hunt. That's retro. That's shooter. I think it counts. So we're gonna just say Duck Hunt. I don't know that I want to like go straight up. Like, I kind of would like a concept besides the typical one. Maybe instead of shooting for ducks, we're shooting for what would be even more retro than that. What could possibly be more retro than a retro game? Um, Maybe we're shooting game devices. That's silly. Let's do let's do a mishmash. I'm gonna say enemies or shoot at uh uh at what do you call them? Like block aliens, retro aliens, you know, like the in Space Invaders, whatever. I know what I mean. We're gonna shoot block aliens. All right, so we're gonna mix it up a little bit. So instead of ducks, it'll be aliens. And then we'll want score and stuff like that. We'll want them to pop out. Do we want them to, like, if they're coming from, are they going like above something? Maybe there's like planets around. Planets, planet hiding spaces, planet take cover in behind planets. And then what else? Exactly. Halloween King already sees it. That's literally exactly the thing I'm talking about, are those little aliens. Take cover behind planets. 2 minutes left about for me to get this planning done. Duck hunt, shoot block aliens, take cover behind planets. I guess what's the shooting gonna be? Like a laser? Like, do we have like a visualization? I mean, a crosshair would be easiest. So we should probably just do the easiest. And if we want to get fancy, we can. Maybe we could have like a ship around the edge. That sounds like a lot. That sounds like a stretch goal right there. Crosshair, ship frame. That's a big maybe. That sounds like getting a little too much. Okay. I feel like I'm not missing too much. I mean, we're gonna want score, right? So let's just write score down. It shoots out ducks as bullets. That is truly silly. That is truly silly. If I wasn't afraid I'd spend too much time on the ducks, I would do that immediately. Oh man. Because it'd be so much easier if it's just like a little like Q bullet or something, you know? Okay, 26 score stuff. Just score stuff. And then we want gameplay stuff as well, like start screen and whatnot. All right, all right, all right. I think we got enough notes. I think we're ready to start this timer. Okay, that's all our stuff. That's all our plans. I'm gonna start my timer. Here we go. It's behind there. All right, it has begun. Let me just get all these messages. I'm gonna put them in a little microchip. I almost never reference it. Maybe I should, maybe to keep myself in scope, I need to like reference my notes more. Because usually I make these notes, but I don't often go back and look at them. That may be something to consider. Okay. All right. So what do we want to start with? I think we should start with the aiming, the crosshair, not the ship frame. So in the Dreams tool set, there is a way to add things that just follow the cursor, or the imp as they inexplicably call it. I'm going to try to get this on some semblance of the grid for just because I want to. I think it makes some things easier. Scope in there, and let's get a crosshair. We could do, I'm thinking we just do a text displayer for that, although text displayers can get weird when you move them around. I don't care. We could also use paint. We could use paint. I'm saying we just don't think too hard about it. How about that? Plus, no, I was gonna say it might be easier to manipulate a text versus painting. That's not necessarily true. Okay, so this will be a cursor. I'm gonna give it a little cursor icon. Let's make some text stuff. I feel really good about this. This seems I don't know. I shouldn't. There's no reason to just console myself or to, because I'm gonna be like, well, we can take our time. Just maybe don't. I don't know what the code is for a crosshair. I'm just gonna guess, and if my guess isn't right, we're gonna look it up. I'm gonna give myself a couple guesses. That was not a good one. Nope. Nope. I mean, a tag kind of has that icon in Dreams. Luckily, we've got a bookmark to Tap Giles, icon guide, which is somebody who made this awesome guide that helps you find icons. He's done a few. He's probably done one or two other things for Dream. Maybe there's like one or two other things he's done. I can't, but this is the main thing he's done is make this. Okay. Okay, it's not a crosshair. Okay. Aim. I guess we should just look for a tag. Here, there it is. See, this is what I'm talking about. Target. It's a target. Okay. I kind of like the square one. The square one is really nice. Give me that one. And we have to use this fancy code. Okay. Slash. Okay, I'm not going to remember that, but that's okay. Away. So we're going to say backslash, mind you. Got to find that. There it is. Backslash XE435. Oh, and then semicolon. Blam. I'm going to make it a little larger. There we go. I love it. I love it. Let's make sure we're kind of in the center here so we can get it in the center. I could use, they do have like a way to default put it in the center. How close am I? Am I close? I'm probably not that close. Almost. Oof. You know what? We'll just we'll just use that. We don't need to move it. Okay, cool. All right. So there's our crosshair. We don't want it to have a background, probably. We do want it to be pretty visible. I'm going to give it a little brightness. So this should already be with our cursor. So, oh, it's not. I need to actually put this into our cursor. Wait, wait, it is in there? Oh, because it's not in the scene. Right. There we go. So now it should be moving with our cursor. Nice. Done. Game done. Okay. Cool. We don't want to see the imp. All right, we're in good shape. See how it kind of does that weird like blurry thing? That's what's not my favorite about using text displayers for this, but that's okay. It's all right. Okay. So that's good. Let me just do one more setting in here. We're going to use gun style. Seems to make sense, right? So we'll probably have to come back in here and tweak that later. Okay, so we've got the cursor. Let's get a camera. We do want the player to be able to move around the cursor, but not their positions per se. That seems like not helpful. Okay, now there's nothing really there, so let's put something there. I'm going to hide our notes. I'm afraid about that, but that's okay. Let's get a global microchip. This folder microchip is just for the cursor. So I don't want to put general stuff in there. Let's get another one for our global logic. I really do feel good about this one. I do. I really do. I don't think I'm going to make it less likely that it happens by saying that. I probably won't. All right, let's get, we're in space. We want it to kind of look spacey. I feel like we can like ease up on this a little bit. And maybe we could make it a little purple. Back there, maybe? No? Okay. Oh, we want to make this black. There we go. I don't know. I always think purple is like what space looks like, right? At least they do when they recolor the telescope images. Okay. So there's space. We need some more reference points. Let's get a planet in there. Yeah, let's make a planet. Let's get some art. Okay, I think I can do this relatively decently. I think I might be able to make a planet that looks okay. I guess we might want a few planets, right? We'll see. Okay, so that's boring. Let's give it a different color. Let's use, I mean, it's not going to be that different a color, but it's a little different. There we go. I'm going to get some texture on it. Maybe just some dark browns. Make sure I put a soft blend. Not that soft. Look at that art. I'm going to go into studio lighting just so I can see what I'm doing a little better. Very nice. You don't want to get too hung up on this, Liz. It's good. It's good, but, you know, just remember, there's a time limit. We're doing okay on time. We're still in the first 10 minutes. That's good. Okay, I'm going to shrink this cylinder down. I want to make it really small. I want to put some stripes on it, is what I want. I want to make it short but wide. Just manipulate our brush a little here. Oh, whoa. Okay, too bad this can't be the game. This is tripping me out. Oh man, we're so lost. Give me my okay, we'll just have to redo this. Okay. Well, we're in oblivion. Okay. Whoa. Okay, this was a mistake in every conceivable way. What? Okay, there's my breath. Wait, where's my breath? It's so small. Okay, you know what? This is just gonna have to be good enough. uh, wait, why is this so bizarre? Maybe I should get off the grid. That'll probably help me. It might be suffering under the thumb of the grid. We want to be on spray paint. I actually would like it to be like a reddish color. Think that would be nice. Some red, not rings, but like kind of. There, you can see it's kind of like a stripe. I guess it's more of a stripe. Just to add some extra texture. A little heavier than I would have imagined. So I'm just gonna make it a little opaque or reduce its opacity, I guess. Once I find it again. Oh, I just reset the shape. That's great. Okay, shrink it down. Make it tiny, stretch it out. We'll have better luck stretching this time. I think using the grid was throwing me off. Okay, nice and wide. Kind of. That's not that wide. Spend a lot of time on the planet. There we go. Just want some stripes. Guess we should start at the top. Is this what planets look like? I think it's possible. I think it's possible this is the vibe of what a planet looks like. It's a little, you know, a little computer generated looking. It's okay. Maybe we can add some like thicker ones. Mix it up a bit. Beautiful. Total planet. All right, that's a planet. Let's get another planet. We'll just have two variants, and then we can maybe like change them up in little ways. What else do planets look like? Some planets have like rings around them. I think that's a thing. Let's make like a bluish one, maybe. That's very blue for a planet. Do planets look blue? I guess Earth does. Maybe it should be purple. Blue feels like now you're just getting ridiculous. Okay. Because that's like the thing, right? Like a blue planet is like the best thing ever. Like that means there's life. So we should do purple. Okay. And then rings. I guess we could do donuts. Just like squish them down. No, because you know what I'd rather do? Can we put holes I guess a cylinder again would be best, because a cylinder, we could put a hole in it, right? And then we can squish it flat. Cylinders are the best. They're so useful. And then that's kind of like rings. Kind of, sort of. It's a little blocky for rings. We might be able to loosen it up a little bit. Kind of want to do that same thing where we shrink it down as much as possible. Stretch it back out. Oh. But we can also make it looser. Yeah. That should break it up a bit. Great. Kind of. It doesn't have to be perfect. That maybe is a little big. It's just kind of encroaching in the other stuff. I guess I want this to be a different color, don't I? Let's make it, I don't know, yellow. Is that what rings can look like? Do I look like an astronomer? Okay. Great. Maybe there's like a couple moldy looking rings. I don't know. It don't look right. It looks unhealthy. You know what? Maybe rings are blocky. Screw it. Okay, that's good enough. I don't want to spend too much more time on this. So there we go. We got one planet, and we got two planets. We can add another one if we want. We could adjust its colors a bit, perhaps. What are you talking about? That's a totally different planet. That's not the same planet. It's different. Look at it. It's different. We can maybe smush this one up a little bit more, muddy it up. Look how different that is. And clone this one too. This one's going to be a little harder to make look different. There you go. Bam. Let's see what it looks like in the camera. Okay. The sky takes a while to reset because we had the studio lighting on, so it'd be easier to design. Nice. Epic. Sweet. I don't know about that lens flare though. That lens flare on the, because I kind of like that the crosshair is a little bright. I don't know that I want it to be reflecting off of things. Even though lens flare seems very appropriate, I don't know how retro that is. I guess this doesn't really have a very retro feel, does it? Maybe I should 8-bitify it. Now there is like a way to just like add a bunch of like blockiness to everything. I wouldn't say it makes everything actually look like it's like a retro game, but what does retro mean? Does it mean like retro, or does it just mean retro? Right? You could be like N64 retro, PS1 retro. We are trying to mishmash here after all, but yeah. So that 8-bitific or that bitification is in here. It's all right. Maybe is it glitch effects? Is that what does it? Oh no, maybe it's this right here. You know, it really does give it that PS1 era vibe extremely. So we can just do the y-axis or both. I feel like we should do both. It's all right. It's like there, retro. It kind of looks like a computer game, like an old shareware game. Okay. Whoa. LucasArts or something. All right, there you go. Bam, retro. All right. I'm going to move these parts around a little bit. We're almost 20 minutes in. I have done the crosshair and the set, but no gameplay. Should probably think about doing some gameplay. But the idea is that these are what the aliens will pop out of. So like in Duck Hunt, you know, you've got the bushes. Here we've got planets, and this is where they'll pop out. I guess we have to think about directions. Like, is it going to pop out horizontally or down or up or what? Maybe each planet has a different kind of pop out. I don't know. Guess we should put them at different depths too. Yeah, then you can have like a little one. Yeah, I think each planet should emit its own or spawn its own little creature, potentially. He looks so similar. Different. It doesn't look that different. Maybe we could switch these around. It looks marginally better. Okay, cool. I'm going to use the space a little better, though. So we're in the camera and whatnot. Let me get out the way. Get me out the way here. Kind of want to just make sure I get this composition right. Because, you know, once we start, well, we could probably, if we're emitting stuff, if we're going to spawn them from the planet, that kind of gives us some wiggle room, because then we can move these around later. And that'll be fine. Cool. Let me hit a save soon here. That's never a thing to wait for. We'll make it a scene, sure. It's a game. This is Alien Hunt. That sounds badass. That sounds way too cool for what it is. That's okay. That's all right. 41 minutes remain. If you're on itch, I think you get a few extra seconds, but I do not recommend relying on those seconds. Okay. Oh, no, don't exit. Oh, we exited. That's okay. All right, so let's start getting some enemies. We can't interact with them yet, but that's okay. So if they're going to come from the planets, then I guess I'm just going to make an enemy. Let's just design an enemy. So we do want it to be like bits or blocks, right? Let's get that. Halloween King put up a emoji earlier. Let me get that as my reference. Thank you, Halloween King, for the reference. This is a little goofy looking. He's like, yay! I'm gonna kill you, hooray! But that's okay. Okay, so we got like something like this. I'm gonna need some eyes in there. Let's say, and they're kind of like long, like a couple blocks high or something. So maybe this gap will be the eyes. It's kind of big. That's okay. The bits don't really make sense, right? Because if it was truly correct, you know, the bits would all match. But that's okay. And that'd be perfect. Looks like we need some space below the eyes to like fill out the face or whatever. So those are the eyes. Let's give it a complete head. Right? That's something. It's something. These aliens are really cute. Okay. Looks like an outlet. Looks like a plug. That's what that looks like. I'm gonna make them not look like they're celebrating. I don't know. There's something kind of weird about that to me. I guess it's also weird if they're just hanging their arms down. They're not. Are they even fighting? Like, why do you even kill them? Well, why are you duck hunting? You're doing it because you can. Because of power. Okay. I guess it's really just a couple blocks there. Hey, the less the better. I'm not trying to spend any more time than I need. And then some antennae. Dope. Art. All right. Thank you, Halloween Ghoul, for providing the reference. Okay. You know, we could think about like, oh, different colors mean different things. Yeah, well, it sounds like a lot to think about right now. But stretch goal, stretch goal. That looks bad. I'm afraid to increase brightness. Well, we did lower the bloom. Sometimes the brightness can make things look kind of weird. But maybe it won't look weird. That doesn't look weird. It looks awesome. Okay. This looks so cute. They're so cute. These little aliens are so cute. I want a plushie. I want a plushie version of them so badly. Oh my gosh. Wow. So they'll just pop out from behind planets, you know, as aliens do. I'm feeling like we should back up the camera a little bit. Maybe we can change the field of view a bit so everything still fits, but I just feel like there needs to be a little space for these characters to actually leap out. Are we allowed to include the A word in our games? I never thought I'd have to ask that. The A word? What is and the A word? Like ASS? The curse word for butt. I mean, yeah, sure, if you want to. You know, I like to stay family friendly, but I don't think that that's I feel like they don't really censor that. Think about it like this. Would you never hear it in a Pixar movie? If you would never hear it in a Pixar or Disney movie, then I wouldn't really want it here. But if you've heard something like that in there, which I feel like that is a word that comes up. I said badass earlier, so I say yes. All right. We could even do like a weird angle. You probably shouldn't, Please. Just put the camera back. Just put the camera down, please. I guess that planet could be cut off a little bit. What is this like? Yeah, right? And I mean, I think about that metric too with like, you know, if people are gonna make like dirty jokes or something, like, you know, how would they do it in a Pixar movie? They often do it like very clever, like, you know, in a way that would go over a children's head, but an adult would get it. There's some pretty disappointing adult jokes people make that I'm just like, come on, you can really two numbers, two numbers. Come on, man, you can do better than that. Good to see you, Frank. All right, so this is all right. I do get a little hung up on camera stuff sometimes because it's kind of like how you see the whole game. You know, just kind of seems like maybe a little important. Yeah, maybe we're looking down on this a little bit. So it just seems important to me to like think about the camera. But I also don't want to waste too much time on it. Now we've got this wacky camera field of view. It's kind of like, what am I even looking at here? This planet's really hard to see. Everything's hard. Everything's hard to see. Let's see if we can brighten the scene up a little bit. So let's go to the global logic. And maybe we can make that quote unquote sun a little more meaningful here. Or even the sky brightness. Yeah, the camera, exactly, Frank. Just the camera. Just like thinking about the camera. That's a little better. This is still kind of hard to see, so we might just have to modify that. Oh, I guess we could change the sun's direction. That would probably help. Okay, I just want to let you know, Lise, I love what you're doing. You're doing great. You're doing a really good job. I do want you to think about time. I do want you to think about time. It's very important. As Frank points out, the sky is also important, but so is time. Oh yeah, let's make it not have a horizon. Oh, that'll help. Here we got some more contrast. A little purpley, a little more purple than I think I imagined for it. Okay, this looks good. I like this. I'm gonna hit a save while we can. And yeah, let's make these enemies pop out. Now we're gonna need some logic on them. We're gonna need to be able to click on them. Gotta give them gotta give them some space. Nice. I agree. So actually, before I make the enemies spawn unclickable and stuff, I'm gonna get the cursor to detect them more easily. Well, let's have the enemies have a certain label or tag or whatever. This label is gonna be target. Is my there it is. I thought my cursor was in a planet. Almost. And then in this cursor logic, which I'm gonna make blue just so it jumps out at me a little better. I'm gonna put a collision zone, a trigger zone, whatever you want to call it. I'm putting it in there. Raycast. It's not really a raycast though, but it's the way I like to do it. Sure, a cylinder seems good. I'm gonna make it really small, but also very long. As long as we can. But still not that wide. It looks weird. Why does it look so weird? Why is it so glowy? I don't really understand why it got so glowy. Look at that glow. Is that new? Is this like a new thing in Dreams? I don't recognize that glow being there. It must be new. Alright, whatever. Okay, so we got that. And we want this to be looking for a particular label. There, it's just looking for any old thing. We want to say only look for target. 30 minutes left, 30 minutes remain, y'all. So there we can see only this alien is flashing, so that's what it's looking for. I do want to test this to make sure this works right. So let's actually use the text display. This will be perfect because this is what we have the crosshair on. Make it nice and big. Maybe the effects. Yeah, maybe. That could be. Yeah, right. Maybe it's the glitch. That's probably what it is. It's probably the glitch effects. Yeah, you're probably right about that. I've never seen that. Then again, I've also never used the glitch effect. So that's probably what it is. If I get rid of that. Now I'm curious and I want to confirm. Oh no, it's still there. I don't get it. I don't know what that is. It's weird. It's weird. I know they made it some change to the trigger zone that like makes it like see cameras differently. So maybe that has something to do with it. Anyway, so it's only looking for the target. That's good. Oh, and so when it sees it, let's get a keyframe. And I'm going to have this make the crosshair red. So then we know we're hovering over it. And that'll help us know that we've done this correctly. Nice. Sweet. Looks pretty good. How'd that cursor get so much bigger again? I guess because our camera changes? No, thank you. I'm gonna try, instead of just making it smaller, I'm gonna try like pushing it out further. Okay, that's a little too small. And then you can see it kind of lost its accuracy a little bit. Well, I mean, I guess it gave you some, like, that's too much wiggle room. What's up, Herc? Welcome on in. Good to see you, of course. Wow, that really messed up the aim. What if I bring that back down? I guess that could be, let me make this smaller. Oh, you know what would probably fix that, actually? Let's actually keep this pushed out a bit. We need to make our trigger zone smaller. We don't have much more room to make it smaller. Just a little bit of wiggle room there. A little bit of wiggle room. You kind of get, like that should kind of be a hit. But the reason, if we come out here and you look at that, collision, it's just kind of, wow, that glow is super weird. It's just kind of like not quite hitting it. I feel like we don't have to worry about this too much. I do like precision. I'm a fan of it. We could just make these 0. I find that can be buggy. So I'd rather not. Let's try it. I'll take the risk. For you, Game Jam, I'll take the risk. Still kind of out there. Yeah, this is a cool topic. For sure. It's a little tricky. A little tricky. Oh, I wish those were showing up. Some decimal of some kind, Frank. It just feels a little, I mean, the square area seems to work. And then it's like, if it's colliding with the, I guess what we could say, can we give it, it doesn't really have like an X-ray thing, unfortunately. So I guess I'm just gonna have to say that's good enough. It's okay. It's just for a game jam. It doesn't have to be perfect. All right, so there we go. So we can detect it. I'm not gonna belabor it. We have 25 minutes left. What? 5 minutes since I checked? I thought that was like a second ago. Okay. All right, great. Let's get these emissions going. So on each, well, yeah, on each planet, I want an emission. It's definitely perfect. All right. Well, if you say so. All right, great. Checks out. Frank says it's perfect. I will take whatever. You give that to me, I will take it. So we want to emit things from the planets. I don't really know that we need to put too much logic into it. Well, here's the thing. What if you click on it, right? We want that to matter. So let's say that, let's get a controller set up. I'll make it remote control. And I'm going to say R2 or X. We're going to round up that R2 value so it doesn't matter as long as you press it. We'll say halfway. X button as well. These work for shooting. And if you press it while it sees it, so we'll have that trigger zone go right into there, just like that. And then that will allow that to go out. And so if you shoot it, we want a signal to go out that something has been shot. But how's it going to know which one got shot? That's the thing. So actually, yeah, so we can keep that. I don't know what I'm going to use that for yet. Let's actually make an output. Probably score. We'll probably want this to go into score. It's go time. I got to start. I mean, take a deep sip of tea. Oh, that was a. I need that energy. Coffee Stain asks if anyone else is using Dreams more than ever with the animation update. I love that. I mean, it's such a cool update. I don't really do a lot of animation, so I don't really use it very much. But it's very obviously the coolest feature that they may have ever added. So yeah, probably you're not alone in that. Good to see you, Coffee Stain. It may, yeah, we don't want them all to die at the same time. So what I'll do is on this character we made, we have a detected output. And this will fire whenever we hover over it. So uh, what I'll do, yeah, so we're going to want, let me get a little note on here. Frank agrees. Animation update is great. And I'm gonna get a node. It's go time. It's go time. I'm gonna get a node that's gonna receive that detected signal. Just like that. And then actually I am gonna do a wireless. And we'll say that if that wireless, so this way it'll be unique to the character and it won't set them all off. We'll say, we're just gonna say shot. And we'll receive that over here. Shot. I joined this jam, Keegan says. Welcome, Keegan. To brush up on my skills, but I can't get anything functional yet because I'm so rusty. Rest in peace. But trying definitely helps refresh me. Yay! That's what I want to hear. I love it. Maybe next week. I love that. Yeah, right? Just like, I love that. Like, just forcing yourself to like realize what I don't want to say your limitations are, but certainly under such a ridiculous time pressure, because it is ridiculous. You know, I think it creates like neural pathways. Like you've started to create some neural pathways that like later you're gonna fill in. I love that. I love that you tried. That's so awesome. Thanks for letting us know, Keegan, and thanks for joining. That's awesome. To me, that's the point. Is not to like finish something necessarily, is just to like start creating those neural pathways and like helping our brains, you know, understand the tools that we use better. Awesome. Nice. Um, okay. Go time. Go time. So yeah, so this is going to be looking for that shot signal. If that sees that and it's detected, then this one dies. If it dies, we want it to explode. Do they still have like prize bubbles? Like I know they don't work anymore, but do they even, can we even like put them in here to explode? No, because they always had a good like particle effect, but we can't use them. Okay, cool. So if we want a cool explosion, we have to kind of make one. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna not, this is what I'm gonna do for, instead of a particle effect, I'm just gonna have it like, okay, I'll try it. Oh gosh, I don't really use the action recorder that much, so I'm a little afraid to try to do this, but I'm gonna try. So if I make this bigger, and then make it smaller until it like is nothing, and then that'll be the animation. This is part of the new update that I'm trying to get into, but I don't use this very often, so I don't really know what I'm doing. Yeah, right, keyframing mode. I should probably do that. How do I join these? Oh god, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I guess we just have to like blend them like this. Isn't there a way to like automatically blend them all? Oh god, what have I done? This is why I'm so afraid, because I've only used the animation update. Wait, we're changing these. I've only used the animation update. Is this like inverse kinetics or not? Am I, because I see that some are like green. The only times that I end up using this update is for the game jam. Like it's just not a good time to experiment with something that I've never used before. Um, Great. Looks great. Looks super great. Amplify it. Give me some springiness. Just like make it look like a lot. That actually looks kind of awesome. Wow. Uh, all right. I mean, I kind of wanted to like disappear more after that, but whatever. We don't need to be perfect. We just wanted to do something. Okay, and then we want to destroy this thing after that animation's done. We only want it to play one time on end trigger. we'll just have it destroy. Choo. That'll do. That'll have to do. Cool. And that will only fire if you've killed it. And then the point will register. We only want you to get 1 point. We don't want you to be able to get more points. So actually, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to say that if you activate this thing, so let me get a node here. Actually, I'm going to get a selector. I'm going to have it go to this B state. We're going to have the A state be what's keeping this on target. So then whenever we hit it and it changes the state, that should uncheck it as a target. So then we don't have to worry about you maybe getting multiple points. Okay, cool. And then we want to score, right? I like how I'm feeling the pressure with 17 minutes left. That's good. I don't feel the pressure this far from the end enough, because when I feel the pressure and there's 10 minutes left, there's like no hope. But at least now there's hope. Okay, score, I don't know. Just go somewhere. Just like find yourself a place. And this is all, we're all still on the cursor here. I really don't want to put score stuff on the cursor, to be honest. I just don't want to. I'm going to put it on the, not the enemy, the global logic. Let me make the enemy logic color like red or whatever. It's not really red, but that's okay. Pick the action recorder, and then the finish animation, it goes, yes, exactly. That's the idea, Frank. Frank gets it. Okay. Well, we'll see. I think that's how it should work. So I want to make sure that this node is outputting to the global logic. This is if you get a hit. And so we're going to want some way to like cycle through these enemies popping up and going away. And does the game end after a certain amount of time? Is it just infinite? I guess we want a certain amount of time. Okay, so let's get a score and a way to update that score. We're going to say add 1 every time we get this little shot happening. And then we want to output that into our number display. So we should have at least that much. Nice. Dope. Let me just try spamming it. Oh no, I got 2! So there's a bit of a delay there. And so you can get up to 2 points. So that's not good. So I would say what we can do is we can just have like a cooldown, so you can only shoot every so often. So I'm going to say, let's, some kind of once. We're going to say once for a short amount of time, basically. Let's say, how long? Yeah, 0.2 seconds seems good. So if you hit the shot button, I'm going to actually use this node here for all this, so we can block it off. I'm going to get a not gate, and I'm going to round up from the timer. Yeah, delayed shot. So it's going to take the progress from the timer. If this timer is above 0, it's going to round it up, and it's going to turn off this node right here until it's finished. I would like it to reset itself. It shouldn't replay. Sometimes I miscalculate that. So I'm going to stick this to the screen. I'm going to test it. The camera's going to be weird probably, so it might cut it off. It did. It did. Okay. Now I can't see the enemy. We got to reset the scene, hit play. Okay, here we go. Nice. So now I shouldn't be able to spam it, but let me just try. Nice. Great. Okay, cool. So that's that. That's good. Let's get some more enemies. We could spawn them. Well, yeah, because we want them to like pop up, right? We want them to pop up over time. Oh gosh, this is not something I really know how to do. I mean, I do, but I don't. Okay. I guess we could just have one at a time, and like what, increasing difficulty? Like, I don't know. I don't know how to do that. Uh, it's not something I really ever do in these games, but I'd like to do it more. Let's get a randomizer. We have 4 planets. Let's say there's 2 possible spawns per planet. That seems like a lot, Liz. That seems like a lot. I'm just saying. 4, so what? You're gonna do 8? You sure about that? You sure about that? Yeah. I don't know if we really need to emit them. Like, I feel like we can just have them. Well, but they're destroying themselves, so you do have to emit them. Okay, so emitter. Stick it on the planet. Making games isn't easy, but it seems great, right? Yeah. Yeah, I have to like be easy on myself. Like, because you're right. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you. I have to be easy on myself too. Okay. Let's hook this up. Boop. Because with you guys, I'm like, oh yeah, you guys like, yeah, be easy on yourselves. And then I'm not easy on myself. Like, that doesn't make sense. Okay, so let's bring this so it doesn't have motion. It's a learning experience, being kind to yourself. Okay, so that should be good. But we also, I do want it to kind of like pop out. I don't think we have time for it to animate up. Ugh, do we? I guess we do. Okay. Where's the enemy chip? This one. Give me a animation. Please let me see the invisible. Thank you so much. I'm gonna get on the grid, make it kind of chunky. Move it up like that. That's what the keyframe does. So we can keep this kind of low down so you can't see it. I said so you can't see it. Right, so we got to move the emitter. So it's going to emit it right away. There it is, can't see it. But then if we set this keyframe, we could say as soon as it emits, I'm going to get a no or a not gate, plug it up, and we're going to, oh my gosh, 10 minutes, 11 minutes. Let's say it takes a little bit of time for it to appear. That was no time at all. Why is that so fast? Did we make it that fast? Let's slow it way down. Why is it popping up so fast? Don't do that. I thought that would be way slower. Let me just make sure we're doing this right. I'm gonna say after a little bit of time, then this pops up. There we go. Nice. It's so slow. That was hard to shoot. That was way too hard to shoot. Why was that so hard to shoot? Why? I clicked it so many times. Bam! Die, die, die. Why does that take so long? I don't really understand that. It should be detectable right away. You'd almost think it's because it's moving. Let me try making the trigger zone a little bigger. Let me try that. That may be kind of what I wanted to avoid with that. Let's reset it. Making the trigger zone too small. Oh, shoot. Why? Am I not pressing R2 hard enough? Because if it's going to creep so slowly, you kind of want it to like... Does it have health? Did it get health? Where did you get all that health from? It might be because of this, if you miss at first, this little time reset. Because we don't really want it to be per shot. We want it to be per hit. Right? But that is per hit, because it needs both of those. We could, I don't know. I don't know. It really takes the fun out of it, because I'm just pressing it. I'm 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 pressing. But if I spam it, then it works. Now I need to spam it. Is it because of this block that we put in here? Tell me the truth. It is. Oh, that caused us some problem. Dang. What if I make the block a lot shorter? Will that be better? It is the timer. It's totally the timer. Okay, that made it better. I think it was just too long. Let me just do one more try. It's a little delayed. Is it like playing at first? I guess not. It's so weird. And then if I get rid of it, does it feel like really responsive? I mean, it's all right. It doesn't really feel that much better. Let's see if we can't push this down a little bit more. Just a little bit, not much. It's good enough, Lise. You only got 7 minutes left. You gotta call it there. No sounds. We don't have sounds. I guess we could get a sound. Do I have my camera hooked up? Can I record? Let me see. Let me see if I can record a sound. I'm gonna try. Okay. Record. There we go. Okay. So there's that. Oh, we gotta press. Okay. What other sounds? Okay. There's our sounds. We'll say that when it pops up, it makes that last sound that I made. And when it gets shot, which one? Well, that's the shooting sound. And then this is the dying sound. All right. So I'm going to say every hit that we get, we'll do this against some better judgment, sure. What? Don't just play all the sounds. Come on. This is, oh, so this is for shooting every shot we do. So I guess I kind of want to get this like that. Oh my goodness. 5 minutes left. 5 minutes remain, y'all. 5 minutes remain. My goodness. No. What is that sound? Oh, that's them appearing. Okay. I hate it. It's terrible. Don't do that. I don't know about that sound. I know, the time is real. The time is real. All right, whatever. We got sounds. Beautiful. Okay. So what else do we want to do? We want to add more enemies, right? So we want them to appear at certain times. Let's get another emitter. Let's put it behind this planet. I want to scooch this up. It's probably gonna be a little big. Whoa, it came out the other direction. I mean, that's awesome. It's actually great. I would like it to be smaller. I don't think making the emitter smaller will make the alien smaller. It does! Sweet. But it also came out really far for some reason. So please don't do that. Oh, because it's at like a weird angle. Okay. What the flip? Why does it come out so far? All right, you know what? Making it smaller caused more problems than it helped. Oh gosh. Okay, this is not. Okay. What if I don't attach it to the planet? Why are you doing that? Don't do that. I hate that you do that. I'm gonna make another one of these guys for this planet specifically. I'm gonna make it smaller. It sounds great when the enemies spawn. That's nice. I'm so glad. It's terribly generous of you. Uh, oh, crap. Wait. Oh, I just realized our enemy logic is not attached to the enemies. So that's a problem. We might have broken a million things by not doing that. We gotta scale down. We gotta think of a way to scale down a little bit. Oh, that's the target. Wait, where's the cursor or the enemy? Wait, where is it? I can't see. Where is it? Oh, it is on the enemy. Oh, okay, I'm bugging. All right, great. I love it when I'm bugging. Sometimes I prefer to be bugging. Some bugging is for the best. Okay, we're cloning this. Oh my gosh, we don't have time for, I mean, well, just do one enemy per, right? I mean, that for sure you have to do. It's okay if we don't get all of it done, of course. Of course. But what I'd like, okay, yeah, well, that's more correct. But can you, like, maybe come over here a little bit? Do something like that. Let's see what that looks like. No, no. Oh, we have to reattach the emitter to our new spawn. That's why that wasn't working. Okay. Nice. Okay, cool. Great. Let's get another spawn here. Oh my gosh. Well, we don't have time for much more here. We just don't. We just don't. We don't have time. I think we've got it about as good as we're going to get it. I would say, Lee's, what? 2 enemies. Okay. All right. So if we have these 2 enemies, it's a 50-50 chance which it's going to be. And every kill you get, it just spawns another one. That's the best we can do. So we wanted to give us another one. I know, the time is real. But scaling down, pivoting, that's the way to go here. So we just want to say every single time you kill one, it could be one or the other. So we only have 2 different spawns. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward, but that's all right. No, no, no. What am I? Into this, please. No, 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 no. 30 seconds remain, y'all. 30 seconds. If you're on itch, you better get it in now, because itch is unforgiving. Okay. Nice. Nice. There it is. That's my game. Save it. All right. Well, the scale had to come down a little bit, but overall, I'm pretty proud. And you know what? I would still be proud, even if it wasn't as cohesive as it turned out to be. Time up. Now, there's not going to be a scoreboard that works, but that's okay. That's okay. I've let go of the scoreboard thing. And there we go. That's our game. That's our game. Pretty self-explanatory. I feel like it doesn't need instructions. You know, it's kind of like, yeah, there's aliens, you shoot them, and you get points. There's a little glitchiness, like one like appears over there whenever you kill this one. I don't really know why that is. I don't fully understand what's happening. Thank you. Yeah, I did. Okay, all right. It seems to have balanced itself out. We didn't get enemies popping out of all the planets. There's not much difficulty scaling. But it's Duck Hunt with the alien space invaders vibe, which is what we set out to do. We got a crosshair, we didn't get a ship frame. That's okay. We got points that you get. That's not bad. I would say for me, I feel like this was very successful. I think it's always successful, but it's nice when I feel like it is a game. Look at that, racking up the points. It's really just how long can you sit here and tap. it's like the game. I guess we could like have punishment if you miss. I don't know. Like that would make it more of a game. So you have to like aim properly. But then again, no, you can hit it. You can hit it. Oh, you know what I think is happening when we shoot this? I think it's animating to be down over there behind the other planet. Since we animated it over there, it's animating down there for a second. That's why it's appearing. That's okay. I'm still pretty proud of it. So there you go. 1 game in 1 hour, retro shooter. I did my best. But what did y'all do? How did y'all fare? The itch time is all up. Yes, a thumbs up is also helpful. I didn't mean to show the thumbs up, but truly, if you can leave a thumbs up, that does mean more people see this live stream and get recommended the video later. So thank you if you can do that. I stopped using this because it's absurdly loud. It's super slow and stuff like that. But thumbs up if you can. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Anyway, submissions are not due in 41 minutes. It's going to reload in a second. Could you imagine? Surprise! It's a 2-hour game jam. You're uploading your game now. This jam was so stressful. Overscoped. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. Do I relate to that? If you're doing it on itch, I hope it's uploading because you got it in on time. Because I know itch will be very punishing with that. Let's see if we got any submissions there yet. If not, you can always head over to the Discord. There's a link in the description. And also on the itch page. Head over to the Discord. Find me. Friend request me. And you can send me the file that way. Let's pull up the itch page so we can see the submissions. I'm excited though, Jim. I hear you. I hear you. Like, that is the struggle. 2 submissions so far. Very nice. The earliest one was 6 minutes ago. Let's see what we got on Dreams. We'll get the first people in first. I think it's just on itch right now. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Well, I say we check them out then. So from Malphus Interactive, we have I'm uploading mine in a second. Give me a second. Thank you for the thumbs ups on those creations, by the way. Happy Pride Month. Yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah. Dreams. Yeah. Dreams is very. And you know what? I will say, you know, sometimes I feel like a little like pandered to with the Pride Month stuff, but they do tend to keep, you know, that stuff going throughout the year. So I give them props for that as well. Yeah. And of course, props to Malphus for. Well, then we got Beth's. Let's check out Beth's. Beth made Not Yet Dead. Again, the topic was retro shooter. Let's see what Beth came up with. Beth does tabletop usually so far, which means that, and usually she puts them up on itch. And so $1 is how much of a contribution that she will ask for after this weekend. So people here for the Hyper Game Jam get a $0 heads up on getting these games. I think they can be nice to download, have around, and print out if you like. Especially, I like to think about if the power goes out. You know, let me have some fun games around. about Not Yet Dead, inspired by games like Duke Nukem and action heroes everywhere. Not Yet Dead is a loud vocal, badass celebration of your life. Load up an epic soundtrack of metal music or whatever makes you feel powerful AF and go about your day. Use one-liners, declare what you're saying, and celebrate when you kick life's ass with this one-sheet IRL game as inspiration. I love it. The title Not Yet Dead is inspired by the memento mori, remember you will die. Wow, this is hardcore. You said retro shooter. You were like, no. Like this is like it's shooter. Like you will die. How is this a game though? I'm just getting ahead of that. Because I said so. It totally is a game. You have rules. You can win by being awesome. That sounds like a game to me. Absolutely. Why are there brackets below that are incomplete? One of the fun things about making a game in an hour is also uploading it to itch within the hour. So to make things easy, remain the same every time. A few specifics once you have. Okay, I see. Yeah, template. That makes sense. All right. Thank you for the shout out. Love it. Appreciate it. All right, let's check this out. I guess we keep this like around. Okay, nice. So this is it, right? Or am I? Let me do the download. No thanks. Just take me to the download. But you should totally throw her some awesome support. Claim this IRL encouragement to download. Yeah, let me get it. Whoa. Download. There we go. Nice. And that's how easy it is. Just click around. Oh, we got it. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, here we go. We got it. Prep. All these steps are optional, but highly recommended. Headphones attached to a device ready to pump powerful meta music. Let's get some music. Let's do it. Let's play this game. Luckily, we got Dreams up here, which means there's a bunch of music made by awesome dreamers. We're just gonna search for metal. Metal music. Let's keep it real simple. Let's get some previews. Nice. Free boss battle music by Asuki called Third Beast. Sounds awesome. Let's go. Ooh, it's even got the retro at the beginning? Oh yeah, perfect. Smash that take me to downloads button. Yes, this is freaking awesome. What? What the hell? All right. Okay, let's keep looking at the instructions. We got the metal music. An outfit that makes you feel like an epic, unstoppable force to be reckoned with. Okay, all right, okay, okay, all right, okay. I got boots. We got boots. I'm putting on boots. That's gonna be these are long, butt-kicking boots. Yeah, with heels. Well, we can just put them on that much. We won't zip them up. That's the hard part. What could be more badass than putting on shoes? Go. All right. We got ass-kicking shoes. We got ass-kicking music. What else we got? Plenty of water to drink. Oh, nice. We got water. We're ready to go. It's like Beth just knew we prepared for this. Okay. You can't make your mark without being hydrated. Do stuff, IRL stuff, but do it knowing you're alive. You are an unstoppable beast. Nothing can stand in the way of what you're going to accomplish. Hell yeah. I'm doing stuff. I'm streaming live. I'm out here drinking water. I'm gonna put on makeup. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What could be more badass than putting on makeup? Oh yeah. Lip gloss, let's go. As you go about your life. Epic AF. As you go about your life, proudly declare what you're doing. Tell your friends, post it online. I'm streaming. I'm putting on lip gloss. I'm wearing boots. The more you share it, the more likely you'll be able to actually do it. But if you change your mind and do something else instead, that's cool too. Changing your mind is 100% valid, and peer pressure is trash, even if you ceded the peer pressure yourself. One-liners. As you live your life, don't be scared to use some epic one-liners. Take a boot. Take a boot to the face. Take a lip gloss to the eye. Take a live stream to the ear. That's the mind catchphrase. Epic one-liners. Don't worry about being cringy or shy, just do it. Do you really think that even the most awesome action heroes and video game characters don't say some awkward stuff sometimes? And they got writers. Practice makes perfect and stuff. Finally, celebrate. When you accomplish something, celebrate the heck out of it. You freaking did it. Doesn't matter if you got through a 12-hour work shift or took out the trash. You lived. You did the thing. Love it. There we go. I did it. I did it. I live streamed. What else can I do? What's another cool thing I can do? Can I juggle something? Let me juggle something. I've got a wrench and paint rollers. I'm gonna juggle them. Yeah, different weights. Let's just juggle these actually. 3 paint rollers. Here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm a juggler. I'm a juggler now. Yeah, 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 yeah. I did it. Paint roll this. Bam. I'm gonna share it with you. I just did the paint roller juggling. There you go. In boots. Wow. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, Beth, for giving me the opportunity to do these very intensive games live on stream. Thank you. That's such a fun one. I love all of your games. What I love about all your games is they always are about like empowerment, at least so far. And ways to just help you like feel more confident and to practice that. Because indeed, you're not yet dead. You're not yet dead. You might as well do some wild stuff. I like the retro shooter thing too. If you think about like Duke Nukem or whatever, like, you know, like I don't know, he would like sit on the toilet and do stuff. What would he do? He would say all kinds of badass things. So I take it as a reference to the topic for sure. Wow. Beautiful little art there as well. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Getting my heart pumping. Oof. You remember that part of Duke Nukem, right? He was like on the toilet. Like he was, man. That game was wild. All right. So that was from Beth. Let's see if we've got a submission from Malphus yet. Again, you can go to the itch page. The link is in the description, and you can download this game for yourself. If you do it this weekend, it'll be free. Otherwise, it will be $1. Smash that download. Okay, let's go back to the submissions. And let's see if we got anything else. I'd be a little surprised. We might have to go to the... Because itch is pretty punishing if you don't get in on time. So we might have to go to... Oh, no, it's here! Hey, it's here! Malphus! Good job. All right. Box Mayhem. Nice. Very nice. Look at that. This looks awesome. Let's download it. 7 megabytes of awesomeness. Okay. Oof. I liked that one. You know what I liked about that one, Beth? It was also like easy. Like, you know, I wasn't faffing around with like pieces and parts, which is fine too, but it's nice that I could just like it was more of like words to live by, which is kind of cool. It transcends being a game in the best way. All right. Box Mayhem. Protecting me from Malphus. Thank you. Thank you, Windows. Truly. Thank you so much, Windows. Who needs pieces when you're the piece? Nice. We make sure we got audio here so we can hear it when it starts. And life is the board. That's dope. You're the piece and life is the board. That's dope. All right. Ooh, look at this cute little game. It's so tiny. Hi, little game. Hi there, little game. All right, we'll stretch it out a bit. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, we're gonna make it full screen. What? Dude, this is awesome. This is awesome. Is this Click Team Fusion as well? Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Wow. I think last week you submitted a game with Click Team Fusion. Wow. Wow. Begin the Mayhem is perfect text. Indeed. It's also Click Team Fusion. Nice. I recognize the scoreboard. That's why I asked. Is this good thing? That's a bad thing. That might be a good thing. Oh, up. Okay, so up is shoot. Nice. And then we can use the arrows to aim this, like, gun sword thing. This is awesome. The retro vibes are real. Dude, this is so cool. Look at these enemies. Yes. And this music? Did you make this music? You don't have to answer that. It doesn't matter. This is so cool. We got a time, too? Oh, no, it's... Is this, like, points? Oh, my gosh. Stop. Oh, my gosh. They're chasing me down. Oh, my gosh. Oh, yeah, this is points. So every time I hit something, I get points. Let me put these messages on auto. We've got the itch page. No, don't kill me. Oh, I died. The itch page has the incredibly deep lore of the game. Nice, let's check it out. You took the music from Open Game Art. Whoa, I've never used Open Game Art. I've actually never heard of it. Cool, Open Game Art, y'all. Check this out. See what I love about these game jams? Look at these things we learn about. Dope. Don't sell it as NFTs. Just don't do that. Open Game Art, y'all. Let me drop a link in the chat if you want to check it out. This is pretty cool. It's .org. OpenGameArt.org. Noted. Good looking out. Okay, so then let's look at the incredibly deep lore for this game. Very important. Go to the page. Whoa, actually this is pretty deep. Okay, we've got in Box Mayhem, you play as the last maintenance bot in an Amazon TM warehouse. Nice. You are tasked with defeating the now sentient Amazon TM packages because Jeffrey Bozo thought it would make him more money by making them sentient. Nice. He would too. But they are too powerful. All you can do is slow down the Box Lord and their endless army. How much damage can you do before you are trampled into dust like a retail worker during a Christmas sale? You got some... This is impressive. This is like very impressive lore writing here. You got some writing skills. Controls WASD to move. Use the left and right arrows to change your shooting direction. Up arrow to shoot. Beautiful. That is a beautiful description. All right, let's see what we can do. God, dog so you can can you just put default ones in here? This isn't actually updated online. There's no way that's updated online. That'd be wild though. All right, me. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna try to get 200, maybe 100 points. We'll see. Okay, here we go. Wait, let me get that music turned up. That music is tight. You can put him in preset. I thought that might be the case, but I wasn't sure. I assumed that was the case, but it's fun to imagine. Okay, here we go. It's go time. A warehouse. I love it. What's up, Deontay? Welcome back. Good to see you. We're checking out Game Jam entries. This one is from Malphus Interactive, also known as Jim Bink. Made this in Click Team Fusion. What? Are they shooting me? I think they are. Oh my gosh. You really put this together. Like this is like fairly complete. Oh my gosh. I also like, I like the little hat on his head. You're on Twitch right now? There is no way you're watching this on Twitch. That is not possible. I think I know what you're saying, but... Okay. Maybe 200 was too much. Let's go with 100. This was perfect for the theme. I completely agree. I completely agree. Well, Deontay, if you're on Dreams, every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, I don't know what time zone you're in, but at Eastern Time, you can always go to the channel page to see how the time converts whenever I put up the live stream. We do this game jam. I sometimes make it in Dreams. We accept entries from Dreams. I have Dreams ready to go. You can always join us. It's a 1-hour game jam. Whoa! This one was made in 1 freaking hour. We can definitely get 100. Please don't get too excited. All right, this isn't over yet. I love the floor. It's just got like, it's got like a nice visual aesthetic. I like to look at it. I like want to just like, I don't know, I just want to like drink some like calming tea. Just like turn off all the lights, put on some headphones, hang out, and just like try to play this game. Oh my god, that was so close. Okay. Okay, I'm going for 100. Oh! Legit game though. I could see this as something on Newgrounds or Congregate already. Nicely done. I agree. All right, one more try for 100. One more try for 100. If we don't make it, well, okay. I have to get at least like 50 before we give up. Okay, maybe 40. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Oh, do they bounce? Am I bugging or do they bounce off? They do. The bullet. Can they hit me? Can I hit myself? Wait, can I shoot myself? God, I hate these things. Those things are brutal. Because it's actually following me. The other enemies are kind of just like random. But the big like boss box thing is rough. Hey, what's up, Char? Welcome. You like the greenish style from this game? Yeah, the green is good, right? Okay, I need to try harder to get these points. Oh god. I don't think it's nearly good enough for Newgrounds. I mean, I can understand why you'd say that. You know, it's a start. It's definitely the start of something. Especially with the lore. Wait, can I get points by banking off of things? It's pretty cool. It's oh god. I mean, it's cool if not, but it's cool if so. Whoop. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so stressful. I love it. It's kind of got like a bullet hell vibe. Except instead of bullets, it's just other enemies. I really like it. Ooh, it's trippy. I don't know, man. 100 was a lot. 100 was a lot to go for. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Maybe that was too much. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. That was tough. That was tough. What was that score? 43? That's good enough. That was an awesome game. Well done. Well done indeed. All right, let me check up on these messages. Yeah, the greenish style is awesome. I don't think it's nearly good enough for Newgrounds, but I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, you deserve it, for sure. You can make beats on Dreams from TikTok or for... Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because, you know, Dreams, it's basically a DAW. You pretty much have a digital audio workstation there with it. Absolutely. The enemies increase in spawn speed every 10 seconds. So the balancing... I was wondering why it was getting so hard. Interesting. Awesome game. Amazing work. Everybody did amazing. I'll just double, triple... I don't think... I mean, it's a little too late now, but I don't think we missed anything. Wasn't that awesome? It was so good. Beth, I love to get in a jam to some metal music. We didn't get any submissions. I love getting a jam to your metal music. And yeah, this was the game I came up with. I did my best, given the time. We got some aliens, we can shoot them. Thank you everybody for coming through, for hanging out. If you enjoyed this, you found it interesting or useful, I hope you'll consider leaving a thumbs up. This was a very successful game jam, I think. It always is. But it's just, it makes me proud to see you all try. and stay positive. Feel good about what you did. Yeah, exactly, Frank. Literally. That's literally what we did here. Retro shooter was the topic, so it seemed fitting. Seemed fitting enough. I do want to let everybody know that all of my other live streams have new times now. New times. So they used to be at other times. This will not change. The Game Jam will be at 6 p.m. Eastern no matter what. Nothing about that is going to change. But all my other live streams are changing. I uploaded a video just yesterday, just today actually. If you want to see that schedule, I'll also put it in the About page. These are the people who help contribute to Hyper Game Dev. Thank you so much for doing that. I'm about to go over to Patreon. There's already a live stream ready to go up there. It's an after show. If you actually join Patreon at the free tier, they just launched a free tier. You just go on to the Patreon page. There's a link in the description, and you hit join the community, and you will be given a newsletter, and you'll get all the public posts that I put up on Patreon, which sometimes I do impromptu live streams and stuff. So yeah, if you want to keep track of what we're doing here on Hyper Game Dev, I do recommend using the Patreon free tier. Again, it's totally free. Just click on it, sign up, and it'll give you email updates. It's really a lot better for me because I don't have to track you down on social media if there's something important to let you know about. So thank you if you're willing to go do that. And I'm gonna head over there. There's actually a live stream right up there on Patreon. If you head over there, you click on it, it'll bring you back to YouTube. We're gonna do updates. We're gonna check out your projects. What are you working on? What else are you working on? We saw some cool stuff from Beth and Jim Bink, but you know, maybe you're working on something totally different that isn't for this jam. I'd love to see what it is come through. And otherwise, you can also check out this video here. YouTube thinks it might be a good recommendation for you. It's here after the live stream ends. There'll be some videos that'll pop up over here. Check them out, and I'll see you there. Take care, y'all. Thank you so much. Bye.